A reading according to the Gospel of Mark. Glory to you, O Lord. But Jesus called the disciples together and said, "You know that those foreigners who call themselves kings like to order people around, and their great leaders have full power over the people that they rule. But don't act like them. If you want to be great, you must be the servant of all the others. And if you want to be first, you must be everyone's slave. The Son of Man did not come to be a slave master, but a slave who will give his life to rescue many people." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Well, hi, my friends. So, what do you think Jesus is telling us this week? I think this is actually probably one of the easier Gospels to understand. Jesus is telling us to be nice. He's telling us to serve others, to take care of other people, not just our family and our friends, but everyone around us. Jesus is telling his disciples that being in a position of power doesn't necessarily mean that you use that against people. So I want you to think for just a minute about who are the people in your life that you would consider as having power over you. And by that, I mean, who's in charge of you? Mom and dad, right? Maybe grandma and grandpa? Teachers? Most adults, really. Right? They're in charge of you. For the most part, you need to listen to what they say and do what they ask. But I also want you to think about those people in terms of how they treat you. So think about your mom and dad for just a second. Yeah, they're the boss of you, but they also love you very much. Think about all of the things that your mom and dad do for you. Think about how they care for you and they provide for you. That's the kind of power that Jesus is talking about. He's talking about having power over other people means that you take care of them. What about your teachers? Think about how your teachers take care of you. They teach you new things. They give you an education. They help you to learn. They're not just there to tell you what to do. They're there to help you learn and grow. So now I want you to think about how would you maybe have power over someone else? Maybe you are an older brother or sister and you have a little brother or sister that sometimes you get to tell them what to do. Not always, but sometimes. But isn't it your job too to help them? What other positions of leadership can you think of that you might be in? Maybe at school, you're part of a student council or a club leader. Maybe you haven't had a chance to be a leader yet, but you will one day. All of us get the chance in some way to be a leader one day. Jesus gives us this gospel today to help you remember that when you are in that position of leadership, that it's your job to take care of those that you lead. So I want you to think about that this week. Look around you. Look at the leaders in your life. Who would you consider to be a good leader? And who would you consider to not be a good leader, and why? And think about what kind of leader you want to be, because one day you're going to be an amazing leader.